I just wanted to pop in. Apparently I couldn't take the time to put a shirt on. Hold on a second. Oh. I had a little bit of time today, just a short bit of time. The wife is away with her friends, and I thought, I'm going to get some carving done. I want to do a quick little warm-up session for the day and then get to some writing. And I've just spent the morning lazing around and most of the afternoon lazing around, so I feel like a good time to get to work. So let's get into some carving, huh? I'm going to turn this thing around. Oh, here's the mini shop tour. Wow, it's a mess in here, but we got the main project for the book, this carving that's been sitting around for years. One day I'll finish it. I don't know why. I just I don't know, lost interest in it. But my dad built this guitar, and this is dust collection number 1, dust collection number 2. And how about we get to it, huh? You're not here for the shop tour, you're here for the carving. Hey, Chapman, Oliver. So we got a little piece of bark, and when I say little, I mean little. It's thin, thin, thin. Once again, thanks for the likes, for the comments. Helps the video out, helps me feel motivated to keep posting, making content for you guys, and it makes a huge world of difference when this is what I do for a career. So it's my strange hobby job. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me turn this light on. Throw this boy on as well. All right, let's get cracking. I would normally put music on for this sort of a thing, but well, copyright infringement is a thing. So let's set this up here. So just for context, this piece of bark is I'm gonna guess it's about 2.5 feet by, oh, hold on, my tripod's all janky. There it is. 2.5 feet by about at the widest point, maybe 3.5 inches. Mostly it's about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide, so really thin. So kind of a good lesson as to what you can do with a thin piece of bark, hopefully. So, all right. So again, it's going to be a quick warm-up carve. Not going to be going too crazy. Do something real simple and fun, something that I'm very well practiced on. So probably just pop a wood spirit sucker in there. And setting my timer now, if you will. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. For those of you in the States, a good mid to late afternoon. For those of you out of the country, hope that you're enjoying your, who knows, evening, I guess, depending on the time, time zone. I forgot how to talk for a second. All right, yeah, this is a little bit loose, so I'm gonna really quickly just make, of course, have to make an adjustment to it. So I guess it gives you a chance to see my setup. I've got a piece of wood. This is a backer board with some pre-drilled holes screw into the back. This is the bark, and then this clamps to the fixture board with these spring clamps, right? What's great about the spring clamps is the kids can't mess with them because they're hard to undo. So, all right. So yeah, excuse my getting away from the camera. I just had to remount this because it's coming off. So give me just a second. Have to carve this backer so it can actually sit flat. See if this helps. Woo, okay, there we go. This should be oh. Never good to be in a rush in the shop. Okay, back to it. And the timer's, we're gonna reset it. 20 minutes on the clock, starting now, okay? I wanna be aware of where the screws are here. And I'm gonna go with, again, it's like maybe 1.5 inches thick, not a thick piece of bark. So you need to be careful not to go through the whole piece. It's going to be a temptation here. Oh, and that just cracked. Well, these live streams are wrought with little problems lately. I say, as I drop my guitar, hold on, let me move this. Turns out you shouldn't keep your finest instruments leaned up against your workstation while you're carving. All right. These are super fun, quick. I only call these little projects warm-ups because they get me excited about being in the shop, and they don't always take so long. So it doesn't mean that they're not cool or I don't like them. I think sometimes people think when I say warm-up, I'm trying to be, I don't know, trying to say they're not. I don't even know. What am I saying here? Who knows? Who knows? The idea is that they take just a couple of hours, but, maybe sometimes 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10, 12 hours. But, you get some of the rough and done in an hour or so. So I've just set the timer for 20 minutes because I don't have a lot of time to play around. Today we got plans for the this weekend. And but I did want to kind of get some stuff done. Wanted to at least get a little carving done. And I feel like doing a little carving every day is always good if I can. So I'm out here getting it done. It's a little rough in. Oh, it's getting thin on the backside there. Getting real thin. Oh, I'm about to go through on the other side, so I got to keep this fairly shallow. As I go through the entire piece. He's got to be a little bit flat-faced because, yeah, just don't have a lot of room to work with here. How are you guys doing? Hopefully well. He says and then doesn't read the comments. I'll look. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm hoping you guys are saying how you're doing in the comments. That's the goal. Just getting a little rough in done. Sometimes it's nice to just do something that you're familiar with. And these forms, these kind of things I'm doing, these little wood spirit profiles, I'm very familiar with. But I swear they don't get any less fun. I don't know if it's any less fun doing these now than the first time I discovered doing these little profile men. So side profile carvings. So light. There we go. All right. Chapman says he's doing good. Beautiful weather, nice cup of coffee, carving a gnome. All right. Chapman's got the day going. Oliver says, stop being humble like we're offended. Thanks, Oliver. How was the party? Awesome. I was listening to your coffee and carving podcast when you popped up. Cool. We're coming back, guys. We're coming back. Yeah. Thanks, boys. Boys or girls, I'm not sure. Should assume. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh man, I had a great time last night. I have some really awesome friends, and I feel very blessed by them. Just really just good times, good hangs, good conversations, a lot of laughing, nothing really lighthearted. A couple of serious moments, I just have awesome friends who, they're so late. Everyone in my friend group for the most part is just super late. And that's kind of a blessing because it really takes the pressure off of Annalise and I as far as getting ready for parties like this. So I had a little birthday celebration and I think everyone was about an hour late. which was excellent, excellent, excellent for us because I don't even think we had the barbecue going properly. We had one of my buddies came by early. He got the barbecue going, and coals went out, so we had to wait another hour or so than we planned. So it was dinner was delayed anyway. But mom and dad came over. They live not too far down the road. Brought some delicious food. Kind of saved the day because of the late start on the barbecue, and just had a fantastic night. Really good food. Some brats, some delicious Greek chicken, and yeah, it was good times. Good times were had. I felt the love. My wife did an amazing job planning it all and making all the accoutrement. My friend Zach made a nice little charcuterie board. We had beautiful cheeses, and I love a charcuterie board every once in a while, you know. Can you explain that you asked for a chessboard? Oh, I'm doing good, thanks. Beautiful weather, nice cup of coffee, and cover now. Did you explain that you asked for a chessboard? What on earth? I did not ask for a chessboard. Who are you, tail dragger? Is that Anthony Bizzotto? Is that what's happening here? I got 10 minutes on the clock. Beautiful weather, nice cup of coffee. Okay, already read these comments. Had some delicious, I'm just a proxy carver that likes chess. Oh my gosh. What's confusing, Oliver? These comments are just really getting me. They're really piquing my intrigue. Oh, tail dragger. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Hey, Craig. I'm assured that whoever tail dragger is, he's somebody who is at the party, because either that or a stalker. Because something related to a chessboard might have come up. Although maybe that's just an incredibly lucky guess. It's got to be Anthony. All right. Did you put any more time into yesterday's scream? Oh, yeah. Proxy Carver, I did. Yeah, here he is. He's pretty close to being done, I think. Yeah. Why isn't the... There we go. There's some light. Yeah, so... Oh. So this is the green man. He's pretty close. So, get a little closer. Kind of. Right? All right. Ooh, as. At least there's more context. That makes it less concerning. Oh, the chess set? Yeah. Yeah, so the chess set, yeah. Somebody brought a chess set and tried to paint it up, trying to give it to me. And so now I'm confused. I took a little too much off, actually, of the inside corner of this eye, so... It was a nice chess set. We just have no room. No room for anything. Oh, that's annoying. I went way too deep. I don't know if you can see this little dent in there. Yeah, see that? That's kind of a bummer, actually. The other day, I kind of copied one of your Green Man Glens. Oh, cool. Happy you did. Did you go through to the other side of the piece? Oh, I'm about to. No, I haven't. I'm pretty close. That's why I'm concerned about pushing this back too much further. And why I'm, usually I wouldn't be bummed if I made a little bit of a mistake and cut in too deeply for the eye socket, because I can put everything back in, but push everything back. But because this guy is so thin, such little wood, I don't want to screw it up. It just looks like he's staring. Oliver, oh boy. Mm-mm. Okay. I made it to catch the live stream. Hey. Cottonwood bark and birch. Can't get cottonwood bark in the UK. Sadly, seems very soft. Wondering if you use mostly cottonwood bark and birch. No. I use, mostly, yeah. I use more cottonwood bark than anything else for the smaller carvings. Yeah. I guess birch is one of the faves as well, so The answer to that's yes. There's a lot of cottonwood and there's a lot of birch, but that's just I mean, you can use all kinds of woods. But birch is nice. It's a little bit softer than maple for the most part. Alder's also really, really nice. Aspen. There's all kinds of nice woods to work with. What else? Butternut. Some types of pine are really nice, depending on which you get. Spruce is not the best, but cedars. A lot of cedars are really great for carving. Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff. Oh, Oliver seems to think that you can get cottonwood bark in the UK if you look in the right places, if I'm not mistaken. That's cool. Hopefully. Oh, is my timer? Oh, I've got 3 minutes on the clock. And I will actually, I shouldn't say what I'm about to say. Never mind. Oh man, I had some great baked beans this morning. Ooh, really good beans with breakfast. Meat in there, delicious meat. Barbecue baked beans from amazing little spot down the road from us. My friend was nice enough to bring by. Ooh, that was good. Had that with my eggs. Okay, tell me, you guys are from the UK, some of you on here. Is that a thing that you eat, or is that, oh, maybe that's Australian, where you eat the beans with breakfast? Baked beans? I don't know. Is that a thing? I know folks from the UK, they like beans more than we do. But is that a thing that you have them with breakfast? The baked ones, like the sweet ones? Because man, I enjoyed that. I could see that being a thing. I know you use a stone to sharpen quite often. Actually, I don't use a stone. I use it's like a sandpaper taped to it's like an adhesive sandpaper to a glass block. Yes, English breakfast. Okay, good. I guess England. Okay, yeah. Do you ever find yourself altering the grind edge profile on your tools to meet your needs? Yeah. I mean, if you're carving with like a really hard wood, you're gonna want to shorten up the bevel, so make it a little bit more angled. Latin American meals almost always include beans. Oh, cool. Yeah. Baked beans, sausages, bacon, hash browns, toast, and black pudding. What the heck is black pudding? Tell me more, Tail Dragger, about these Latin American meals. Oats with pig's blood. No, you're full of it. Must be a lot of gas. Yeah, exactly. Black pudding is oats with pig's blood. You're full of it. Is that real? Please tell me you're lying. Shouldn't say that you're full of it. You're probably not. But you might be. Hog's pudding better. Oh, jeez. I really hope that you're playing around right now. Oh, and the timer is up. So, that's it. 20 minutes. Oh no, they're being real. Completely true. Black pudding with, oats with pig's blood. I mean, what? It's probably good. It probably tastes good, doesn't it? What is blood? I mean, blood is flavor, right? I mean, how disconnected with my meat am I? Wait, that sounded wrong. How disconnected with where my meat comes from am I that I don't like the idea of blood? You know, there's blood in every steak, right? So. It's probably delicious, that black pudding. It's a little scary though, the idea of just getting. Where do you get the blood? I mean, do you buy the black pudding? Do you make it yourself? It's delicious, but the thought of it is a tad off-putting. But just think of a rare steak. Yeah, Colombian breakfast include different spices, cumin heavy, right? Oh yeah, I love cumin. I ain't playing, dog. Oh man. So. No, I believe you. You're not playing me. You ain't playing games. Yeah, well, now I know. Pig's blood, oats. Definitely have to try that sometimes. Tail dragger, you ever have that? Is that going to be the next culinary experience? Mostly bought. Yeah, I was going to say, I can't picture you guys keeping, a vial of pig's blood. Seems like a very witchy thing to do. It's like, 1 vial of witch's blood. Like, just in the grocery bag. It's like, oh, in the cart. Excuse me. Do you have any pig's blood? For my seance, breakfast. Okay. I've had too much espresso. We do have a lot of witches here, though. Not as bad as haggis. Oh, yeah. Haggis. I think I've had haggis once. Or maybe I'm thinking of head cheese. Head cheese I've had. And that's pretty decent, actually. It's a little bit weird, but... No, haggis is something else, right? Isn't haggis, like, completely different? I think I'm getting it confused. 1 vial of pig's blood. I know a few witches for real. Stay away. No. I don't want to know your witches. Your witch friends. Just playing. I'll go 1 at a time. Da-da-da-da-da. I'll pass on the black blood, pudding, sausages, etc. to vampiric. Never heard of that word before. Hard pass, yeah. Okay, haggis is sheep stomach packed with entrails. Okay, yeah, I've never had that. Tail dragger, stop, my mouth is watering. You guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's funny, these quick ones, sometimes I end up liking them better than feels like most of the time. I end up having more fun and liking the end result better than the ones I'm spending days on, stressing out over. What fickle things humans are. Sitting there trying to perfect something, and it just looks like tar, and then sit down for a quick warm-up, and then you end up liking it more. Something about the low pressure, man. The low stakes. What tools would you recommend picking up before joining the online school before a SKU? I know you love them. Yeah, Oliver, for me, I recommend like about 5 tools. There are other tools featured in the school, but generally speaking, large flat, big flat. This is a 1-inch number 4. or 25 mil. V tool, some kind, usually like a 4 or 5 millimeter 60-degree V. I like a medium-sized Vayner, which is like say 6 millimeter Vayner, something like that. I like to have like a mid-sized Vayner as well, like a little bit larger. No, I said medium twice. I meant like a little bit of a larger one. This is kind of nice to have. I use it less though, so you can swap this one out if you don't want that for another tool, which I'll talk about in a minute. But let's see, where am I at here? Small Vayner would be nice too. Like say like a 3 and a 4 millimeter Vayner would be great as well. So here, say for instance, you got your what is this, 4 millimeter? No, let's find another one. Okay, here's the let's see, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter Vayner. 3 millimeter Vayner is great, and then a smaller one. So yeah, make that 2 Vayners. So a 3 or 4 millimeter for one, and then for the other, maybe like 1 or 2 mil. And those are the ones that I use most often. And then yeah, if you're gonna replace that 9 with anything, yeah, a skew would be great. So those are the ones that I use in the school most often. Looks like a curved macaroni tool. I love a Vayner tool. Yeah, me too. How long this carving taking you? Did a dodgy Viking and beach yesterday. Took 3.5 hours. Oh, good for you. And beach? Yeah, it's a good time for that. So the smell would never leave. Oh, you can buy it in a can, but opening will lead to eviction. Oh, yeah. I love a Vayner tool. How long have I spent on this? This is about, I don't know, how long have I been live streaming? 30 minutes? 32 minutes. I've been working on it. So, well, maybe less than that because the video, I had a full start. So maybe like 30 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. So this one's coming along quickly, granted. So I'm happy with how long it's come along. They don't usually come along this quickly. So some magic in the live stream, for real. Doing the live stream, having the accountability, trying to impress you guys. They come along a little bit faster, I feel like, sometimes in the live streams. But, you know, I mean, this is something I've done many times. So this kind of theme. So I've got it down pretty pat. So I've got an advantage, right? Sorry for bumping this. All right, I'm going to leave. Pretty happy with... Well, part of me wants to just finish this summer gun. But... let's go with the Vayner. I'm glad it was informative. I don't know how it was, but I'm glad it was. I'm always grateful when people feel like these little demos are informative. I guess sometimes it's nice to watch people do things, help you learn. That's kind of how I learned. Demos and such. Well, explanations help too. So I have a online school for that. So those of you, everyone knows. Most of you who are watching know, right? So the school is a service I created to teach people how to carve, and the same way that I learned how to carve. So instructional content. Yeah, because it takes just a few words to help people. There you go. Glad you enjoyed your party. Only 363 days till the next one. Oh yeah, it was an awesome party. Really, really fun. I'm very blessed with really good friends. So very cool. All right, let's see here. I'm scared to keep going deeper in here, but I have to. So I'm just gonna take it slow and keep checking my depths here. Yeah, we're good. YouTube videos are a godsend. Help learning every day. Oh, cool. Thank you, Craig. That's good. It's good to hear. I like that. I'm gonna really take it. It's a long piece of wood. I don't know if I gave you guys any context, but look at this thing. It's probably, I mean, probably more. Let's see. 1, 2, yeah, probably 3 feet long. Just under 3 feet, probably. And what I'm thinking of doing, I'll just pull back a little bit here, is just taking the hair all the way up and down. Really just giving him some. I was gonna carve a couple of faces in, but like some brothers, but I don't know. I just like the idea of carrying that hair way up and way down. Shouldn't be using my nice gouge for that. Let me grab the little beater. Put a little curve in there. Flow going. got bits of crap though. Well, I'm just itching myself all over the place from all the mosquitoes out here. Mosquitoes. They is everywhere. Oh man, I remember one time I was with a buddy. We hadn't caught up in a while, and we popped in the nearby pub for a beer, and there was a guy next to us who was totally smashed. I mean, who at one point, back halfway through my beer, he had already had it in his mug. He grabbed it from me. He didn't know. He was completely lost. He was just talking to me about what he does, and he asked me what I did, and I told him, and he starts laughing. I mean, he's in tears when I tell him what I do. He's like, "Do you know what this means?" I said, "What?" He's like, "You're completely useless." Oh man, I had a good laugh from that one. Because he was kind of right, I mean, barring that I find a practical trade, it's a funny thing to be good at artwork because it doesn't have a lot of crossover into the very practical things of life. It's a funny thing to do. Don't know why that popped in my head. But maybe it's because if you have any self-awareness and you do something like this, you kind of laugh at yourself sometimes, that's all. Yeah, hopefully in a healthy way. I love what I do and enjoy it, but really laugh a lot. I don't think it makes it useless. Imagine if no one made art. He looks like my high school algebra teacher without the wormhole scores. Oh man, I sharpen my tools a lot. As Tail the Jagger may have witnessed last night, spent quite a bit of time sharpening. So. Not smart to make fun of a man with a very sharp tool. Agreed. Thank you. Oops. Pro camera skills, at least, though. Oh, that's a translatable skill. Yeah, I think art's important. I'd be pretty sad if I wasn't art in the world, that's for sure. No music, especially, would be really a bummer, wouldn't it? At least for me. Man, these things always end up going longer than I planned. My goal here was just to have a little 20-minute warm-up session. Are we an hour in yet? 45 minutes in. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to log out. Here's where we're at so far. I'm going to do some more hair detail and such, but you get the gist of it. You get the idea. Thanks for watching. I'll give you a quick little tour of how it is. Well, here, I'll just get close to it. Thanks. Thanks for watching, guys. Not too far off. Oliver says there's so many forms of art that you could say that about, but all of them are so important. It's almost like being in the entertainment industry. Yeah, that's a good lens to look at through. It's probably true. At least I like that. All right, there's that. I had a lot of fun making it. Thanks for tuning in. Glad we could share a little fun together. Thanks for tuning in, and see you guys.